We have a weekly challenge. There was a slight delay, and to make up for that, they put 24 hours of double XP and unlimited gas in the trades goods shop, which is pretty nice. It's the Season 11 challenge. Some of these are more recent episode missions that you've dealt with. Let's dive into it now. I do have some points already. There was a bit of an error on this mission, and I'm going to go through it. This is the third mission that you get to when you skip. Now, the team that I'm picking here, they've got bows to stay quiet. That's Aaron and Merle. And Morgan is bringing the sniper rifle because it's Sniper Morgan. Of course he's got the sniper rifle. I think he looks great with it. He's an okay hero. He's not so great that you're going to, get a record score because of him, but he's not so terrible that he is going to cost you a win that you probably otherwise would have got. So first things first, taking these guys out at distance. And what happened was, one of my heroes swayed into a mine, and even at this level, they're going to take you out. So what you need to do, stick the brightness of your device to maximum. And I suggest also putting the tactical grid on. I always have that on. It always helps. And I would make the smallest movements that you can. Yes, there's a threat counter, and this mission can get very noisy on account of the fact that there are mines in it. But it's it's such a drama if you accidentally stroll into a mine. And of course, it's not just you, it's the other guy. Like that. Perfect timing there. Thank you, Walker. Yes, the undead can also set off the mines. So I would suggest doing something like this, taking some weapons if you have that can negate the noise that you're going to be making, and just being really careful. You could easily say do that, overstretch your range and wander into a mine, or be stood next to one as a walker, sort of shambles into it and blows himself up, which is pretty much what happened in that last little run through, which is why I'm redoing this video. This is a very tricky, pernickety kind of a mission. Like I said, play in a dark environment, turn the brightness all the way up so that you can actually see those mines, because I really came a cropper on it earlier. Okay, the other two missions haven't been tricky. Obviously, I'm going to let it cycle back to those. I suggest ranged characters for that mission. Probably are going to be on Overwatch quite a lot. So, Morgan's actually not a bad hero for that one. Lots of range, lots of movement. It's just obviously those flipping mines. So easy to miss. So easy to accidentally get tagged by them. Search the hangar and get the supplies. Okay, let's stick Glenn in, shall we? Yes, let's have that. I don't recall this one. Yeah, let's bring Walker Mike. Walker Mike, definitely a top tier support. He's come in so handy. If you watch my distance videos, you know just how useful he can be. Oh, this one's a weird one. Maybe I should have bought a shotgun for Morgan. Maybe that's a good tip. Okay, what can we do here? Yeah, Glenn, good choice, definitely. We've got a lot of armored guys here. A lot. So I kind of want to start thinning them out if I can. Yes, please ignore Glenn. Oh, for a Yumiko. Now, do we have walkers coming in every turn. As far as I recall, we don't. So you got that huge swath of armoured walkers at the very start. Let's get our shooters into position, shall we? Almost like a tactical exercise. We're going to get the shooters into position, then we're going to open the door. Something's going to jump out on us at some point. I know it. These aren't explosive barrels. That's useful. Okay, alright. Hello there, guys. So be ready for that. I mean, really, when you're starting off, you could have... Yumiko, maybe... I mean, I'd be really, really keen to have Rosita's assault rifle to slow those things down and something to set them alight. Right, you're already alight. Let's get you. Let's do this. Are we going to get these guys just flooding in every single turn? Yes, we are. I thought I remembered this. As we started it. This is a tough one. There's just no two ways about it. You are dealing with a lot of very, very tough walkers. Turn after turn. So maybe something that you could do... Oh, look, we still got more stuff to search as well. Jeez. He's got to go there. Okay. I mean, you could do things like have tougher characters to do the searching. Although I did like the fact that Glenn could just get in there and get out. Maybe be ready when you do that sort of second search. You can know that you're going to get just a bunch of these horrible walkers descending upon you. Just like they are on poor Glenn here. I don't know if Ezekiel's skill, his ability to sort of proactively defend himself, I don't know if that kicks in if he's searching something. I don't think it does. Might be worth checking that. This could be the toughest one. I can see bruisers being useful, of course. Armoured walkers, yes, very tough. But you can ignite them and you can stun them. Bringing a bruiser or somebody who can otherwise stun those walkers, like a warrior with the mace, the Morning Star, that could definitely be an option. I think there's definitely ways to handle that situation. It is a tricky situation, though. That's why I do these videos. If anyone's got any top tips, let us know in the comments. People would really appreciate it. Cross the tunnels and keep your eyes peeled. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit irregular. We're gonna bring T-Dog in honor of the fact that we now have T-Dog with the golf club. We now have a new bruiser on the way. That obviously is Rosita. Really, I think that's brilliant they've got a female bruiser, for one thing. I think it's brilliant that it is Rosita. So this is a bit of a tricky one. You know, the map is a little bit sort of funny. It's all sort of grey and darker greys. So you can kind of get a little bit taken by surprise here, just like that mine one. Okay, happy to leave T-Dog there in range of that walker. Okay, because these guys are going to save his butt anyway. But obviously I've got an interrupting weapon anyway, so... T-Dog, you even going to get a chance to kill anything? Go on, get him. That one's yours. Make yourself useful. Whoops. Wow. Okay, top tip. Wait for the turn and the animations to finish before clicking on end turn. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? So that's what I did there. I obviously just preempted it, just like I could have done here. And a walker just came out of nowhere. Another reason why I do the videos, sometimes I make mistakes. I'm not a professional player. I don't know life this game or anything. So hopefully I might make the mistakes that you, as the viewer, conceivably could. And that will help you to not make those mistakes. Okay. What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, all these lovely stars, all these lovely rewards. Fix that breach in the wall. Okie dokie. I remember this one vaguely. This is a good set of missions, by the way. They are quite good fun. Do I want to do this? Obviously, I would rather have Yumiko, but she managed to get herself hurt. Yeah, you know what? In honor of Bruiser Rosita, we're bringing along Rosita. Swiftly swap these. No. Oh, what the heck? Just get to it. Okay. So obviously we've got to deal with that. That is the wall. Let's get some charge points for Ezekiel. Nice. No threat counter, so we can be as noisy as we flippin' well like. Okay, I think this is going to be the pattern. We're going to have walkers just flooding through that. Talking about misclicks. Flooding through that gap until we close it. Yeah. So Ezekiel, nice big area effect weapon. Maybe a good solid assault character as well. Can do that. We're just spraying and praying, taking them down. This gets tough on more difficult levels, obviously. Oh, and what a pleasant surprise. There's just a couple more that, I don't know. We're just hiding out and waiting for the word to appear dramatically. That's weird. Where did they come from? Other breaches in the wall, I guess. You do the honors there. Okay, so it's worth noting there's that little last hurrah. So there is a tank at the end. Most of these normal walkers, you can stun them, you can slow them. You know, if you can cripple them, good idea as well. 3 turns of them coming out. I suggest you clear the board first, then start working on the wall and deal with those 3 walkers that come through turn after turn. Bruisers, assault, pretty much any type of character is going to be useful. And you want to kill whatever comes through that door before the rest arrive. Otherwise, you're making things hard for yourself. Search the area, follow the clues to find Connie before it's too late. So it might seem reasonable to take Glenn, but the items with which you interact... Who's I bringing? Merle. Yeah, the items with which you interact are not containers or anything, so not really worth it. Come on, Carol. Yeah. That seems like a very Carol kind of weapon. Yeah, what the heck. Let's just do this. So, this is the first mission that you'll come across if you happen to skip through. Very large map. You know, definitely bringing a shooter team is viable because you have a very good field of vision here. There are, you know, a few surprises along the way, but you should be able to handle them. You go, Morgan. You make that sniper rifle work for you. Let's do this. Let's do that. Not too worried about making noise, not at this difficulty, but big map, obviously good visibility. That is a bonus. The fact that it takes a long time to traverse, though, could be a bit of a problem. You know, later on, if you're making loads and loads of noise, like I am. So what I'm going to do, just hold off searching on that thing, because I know that we're going to have the reinforcements in. Let's deal with them first. And then get back to work, because we don't want those walkers attacking us while we've got our back turned. Now we should be able to just get everything done. Let's get ready to run. And we out. So that's how that goes. Yeah, definitely take ranged characters. Get ready to skedaddle when you can. Keep an eye on that threat counter. If you've got quiet, effective weapons, it's worth it as well. I would be concerned that an all melee team might get surrounded, which is always a risk when you use those. Community service, clear those buildings for the Commonwealth. Okay, I know what we got here. Zeki's coming. Let's get Merly with it. Okay, Walker Mike. There's a reason why I'm giving Ezekiel Walker Mike. So, your team start off split up. The person that you put in that third spot is going to be on the right side of the building, while everyone else is on the left. So this is where obviously Walker Mike can come in very, very useful. Okay, you're kind of scuppering my plans here a little bit. But of course Ezekiel can defend himself anyway. He has that wonderful proactive sort of defense thing that he can do. So he is a very, very good choice to bring along on these kinds of missions. Okay, so I suggest getting your team reunited, hole up, take on these walkers from range like I'm doing right here. What do we got? Another one. Yeah, and the fewer there are, you know, the more you can take it at your own leisure. Don't forget that some come in after that first turn. They might block you off a little bit. We've got a bug hunt right here. Is that it? That's it. Cool. And there we go. That is the Season 11 challenge done. Obviously, if you have any dramas, please do let everybody know on the comments. Everyone's always very willing to help. But that's what we've got in store. Good set of challenges. Hopefully you can do well. As ever, thank you for watching.